And if you know your worth, you will not waste your time mentioning somebody else's name. Because yani umesimama kwa kioo ukajiambia I am better than that person and I want even to thrive better than her, au utakuwa na haja hata ya kumention. We only mention people we think are defeating us and we cannot keep up with their race. And I am trying to talk to that person who is feeling less, maybe in your surrounding, on social media, anywhere where you are, where you think you are not thriving like other people and you feel demeaned, you feel less, you feel like you don't belong. And I want you to embrace your situation, because that is your fate. There is nothing you can do about it. You can work on it, you can make yourself better. The question is how. Kutamani kitu ya cha mtu will not make you be a better person. The only way to work on your situation is to wake up and do something about it. Pitying yourself or kushinda ukifikiria mambo ya mtu mwenye amekushinda, especially on social media, is, I think this is a modern way of life where we will find our youths doing very bad things to themselves to achieve these things that they cannot have and they must have. So the only way to deal with this situation is to find your own self. What makes you happy? What makes you feel worthy before other people? Na kuangalia hiyo kitu ya mtu ama kuiadmire, does it make you feel better? Jiulize hiyo swali. Na ukiona hiyo kitu ya mtu inakukera, block it. Block things that are not gonna make you happy. Block things that are going to make you defeated. If you are that one person who compares themselves with others and cannot keep up with those things people are putting up there, block it. Kama ni hiyo kitu inakukosesha amani and you cannot have it, block it. We cannot force ourselves to have things that we cannot have. It's either you accept who you are and you accept your fate, or you try so hard to have that thing you don't have, or block it and accept yourself. Tomorrow is another day. The light that is shining on that person might shine on you. You cannot be that person. Even if you hate, hata umtusi, hata ufanye nini, you cannot be that person. And you cannot hate on people that are not better than you. You cannot hate somebody who is not doing better than you. You can only hate on something that is better than your standard. You cannot invest on losers. We don't invest on losers. We invest in winners. People we think are doing better than us. And maybe in real life, they are not even doing better than us. Maybe in your comfort zone, kwa hiyo nyumba yako ndogo na hizo vitu zako kidogo, you are far much at peace than huyo mtu unafikiri is doing better than you. So you are investing your energy in the wrong place. Are we together? So, accepting and appreciating yourself is a journey. Is it a journey you want to take? Yes. Because you know what? You are going to realize your worth. And you are going to realize your talent. And you are going to allow your own light to shine on you. And you are going to do better. If you decide to go that journey of appreciating yourself and finding out your worth and believing in yourself and standing out there like a winner, even if you are not one, but you just categorize yourself, you are already a winner. Because life is not a competition. You are competing with yourself. When you close your door, you are alone. When you go to your bed, you are alone. So, you are competing with yourself. I wish people could start realizing their own worth and their own strength and excel in it. Hatutakuwa na hii kelele tunasikia kwa TikTok. And if you know your worth, you will not waste your time mentioning somebody else's name. Because yani umesimama kwa kioo ukajiambia I am better than that person and I want even to thrive better than her. Hautakuwa na haja hata ya kumention. We only mention people we think are defeating us and we cannot keep up with their race. That is when we mention them. Otherwise, if these people are losers and are not so important in our space, we will not even recognize that they exist. So, if you hear your name being mentioned somewhere, there is something you are doing better than that person mentioning your name. And embrace it. Be it negative or positive, you yourself take it positively. You cannot avoid people from talking about you. You have a light. There's some sunrise or sun rays in your path, and that is why people are able to see your sunlight. Na ndio kwa maana wanakutaja. You always taja a loser. There is no way you will discuss about a loser unless you have lost your mind to discuss a loser. Unless you are very useless to talk about a loser. Otherwise, people will always talk about a winner or somebody doing better than them. So for you to be that winner, embrace yourself, accept yourself, find your worth. And my friend, ukishajua worth yako, you will be yani utakuwa unatembea like you own the world. You have nothing but you own the world because you are the best. Nobody is better than you until you appreciate yourself and accept yourself. And you avoid people's shadow from coming your way and interfering with your own worth. Then you are the best. Everybody is the best in their own way. We just don't allow ourselves to excel in our path. We want to excel in other people's path. User, wow, 5 subscribers. See my life. Oh my goodness. I am excelling in my path. This is why people are subscribing on my platform. I am excelling in something I do best. My content. Find your worth. Identify yourself with what you are good at. Excel in it. And I promise you, you will fly high. Ukishinda unachungulia jirani yako, hautaendelea. You are blocking the paths of excelling because you don't want to. You want to excel in somebody else's path, somebody else's grace. Haiwezi. Guys, 2 or 3 people that are going to listen to me today, if you listen to what I'm telling you, utakuja kutoa shuhuda one day that I have helped you. The only way to excel is to embrace your path. I promise you. Utatoa ushuhuda siku moja. Walk alone, think about it, think about what Nyako'S said and try it. Even in your office, where there are many people in the crowded surrounding, you tell stories, you do things together. There is a time you have to get out of that space. Delete yourself from that group and be alone and find your worth. That is the only time you will start excelling more than your colleagues. If you move away from that group of self-minded people, you think the same, you reason the same, you laugh the same, you gossip the same, you dress the same, you do everything the same, you will not excel until you walk out of that group and find your worth on your own. I swear, if 3 or 4 people listen to this, I give you 1 or 2 years to work on yourself and be who you are, because you're gonna make it. It is a very, very difficult and painful decision to make, but you have to make it. We don't excel in groups. We don't excel with friends. We excel alone. And the alone path is the most difficult for humans to take, because it is lonely and very painful and very hard. It is like you are climbing a mountain. The mountain peak, where you reach a point where you cannot climb anymore, but you have to keep going. Try it. It is a very difficult journey. Try it. There is no way you can be successful and you have a friend tangling with you here and is very jealous of your success. Anything you get ananusa. Anything you get, hata privacy yako hauna. Ako tu hapo. You cannot excel tangling with somebody. You can't. If you want to excel, you have to go a lonely road. I swear. Utanipatia majibu baadaye. You can only be your best friend, nobody else. Even your husband, you cannot do better than your husband. They will become jealous. So if you want to be successful, be silent, be a warrior in that journey, and excel on your own. Fly. Don't tell people about your success. Wacha waonange ukiedaga, but they don't know the secret. There are even husbands here who will not let their wives excel because they want to control them. Lazima ubaki chini yao. And there is no way a woman will be above a man and the relationship will be successful. Kutakuwa tu na msuko when the woman is doing better than a man. So the journey of success is being, I don't tell people to detach from marriages. but be smart on your way up. Just be smart. You cannot carry your husband to your success. Haiwezi. Be married but be smart upstairs. Chukua hiyo success yako ufike mahali. Live a normal life. Yes. Because the moment you start being successful, the marriage will go down. Because your husband will not like it. Success is being alone and alone and alone. It is a lonely path if you want to be successful. In anything you want to do, you want to excel, you want to do what? You don't have to share, always share. Mimi ni anti-share, don't copy Nyako. I'm giving you ways of you to excel. Don't copy the things I'm doing, because I am not a perfect person. And by the way, I'm doing so well because I'm alone. I'm walking on that lonely path. And there are things I've achieved that I've never told you guys. And you will never find out. So there is no way mutasema Nyako ananga siri. There are things I've achieved that you know nothing about. So, guys, if you want to be happy, find your happiness on your own. It is very simple. Find your happiness, you will find it. It is also journey. Sio leo umeamka, kesho umeji appreciate and life is good. No. It is a journey. To appreciate yourself is a journey. There are things you don't like about yourself and you don't want to talk about it. You must embrace them. And stop this journey of self-pity. Everybody is always better than you. You are a pity person. You pity yourself. Mimi hata nitaweza fika. Mimi hata nitaweza fanya. Well, you are just a pity person. Stop it. Kuwa na mtu akona open mind mwenye anasema I will achieve it. Of course, it's gonna work. Na ukijipata kwa shida, wacha hiyo shida it take care of itself. Don't worry about it because you cannot solve it. When you start worrying about your problem, you start telling the problem is too big, you cannot solve it, so you will worry about it. Don't worry about your problem. Iweke huko kando. It will take care of itself. Abeg. Kuna mtu anawari mpaka hata hizi lala. Roho inafanya kutum. Sasa hiyo kuwari kwako ita solve shida zako. There are problems that are above us that we cannot solve. Somehow they will get solved. I don't know. Hata mimi niko na mashida zangu nasemanga I God, chukua hiyo, mimi siwezi beba hii. Hii ni ngumu sana. Utakosa kukula you because you are worrying. Umeka chakula hivi you cannot eat. You start thinking. Kama ni mtoto uliacha Afrika, ambia God, take care of that child. I don't have means. Or I don't have. Yani sina uwezo. Na wacha hii shida kwa mkono yako Baba. There are things we cannot do anything about. Just let God take care of that problem. People have problems out here. Chezeni na life goal. And thank you for your subscriptions. Nimepata 50 subscriptions. 50. Thank you so much. Everybody who has subscribed. Thank you so much. So guys, I want everybody that is following Nyako and believe in Nyako to find their self-worth, to be contented in themselves, embrace your situation. If you can work on it, do it. Stop admiring other people's success. It will not help you in any way. It will only make you pity yourself. Learn to be better than others, no matter your situation. Be the best. No matter your situation. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am the best. I can make something out of myself. I want my followers to start being unakuwa jasiri katika your situation. It doesn't matter what it is. Kuwa jasiri. Dress like somebody who is going to fight with something. Fight with your success, not somebody else. Put on an armor and look at your success and tell it, I am coming for you. Kama wewe ni housemaid, don't do housemaid for the rest of your life. Tell housemaid, I'm gonna be better than this thing I'm doing today. Our journeys start with our mindset. The bigger your mindset, the bigger your journey. The smaller your mindset, the smaller your journey. We start putting our journey in our mindset. You drill your journey in your mindset and walk it. You will get there. I promise you. Where there is a will, there is a way. And where there is a way, the doors are gonna open. You are what you feed your mind. You become what you feed your mind. If you want to be useless, you will be useless. If you want the society to use you, they will use you. But if you sign your name in an important book and you promise yourself to work on that thing that you have assigned your name, you will become that thing automatically. Because it is the will that you have. So I want my followers, mkuwe watu jasiri. Mtu asisimame mbele yako akwambie wewe ni takataka. Pick yourself from hiyo kitu amekupatia and build yourself from it. Usijihurumia ati amekuita takataka. And don't even disturb yourself kumrudishia to prove a point ati wewe sio takataka. Basi nyinyi nyote mko same. Wewe chukua hiyo jina amekupatia na utembee nayo. Time will tell. No human being is above the other. Only God is above all of us. And once you realize that it is God that gives and takes, He can give you too. Vile amepatia huyo mwenzako anakuita takataka. I beg. And be comfortable in your situation. Nani amekuwa assigned kukuambia you are less? Wewe hujatosha. Kwani yeye ndiye ametosha? Ako na nini kukushinda? Kume yake ni kubwa kukuliko ama mdomo yake ni kubwa kukuliko? We are all the same in the eyes of God. We only thrive in different spaces and different light. If you find your life, you will thrive in it and nobody can demean you in any way in this life. Hii maisha ni pata potea. Pengine amepata mbele yako. Yako ya kesho haujui. Everybody has a chance to thrive if you allow yourself. And stop pity party. She's better than me. Oh, you are the best. Kwanza mkistop kuabudu watu kwa hii TikTok. Jiabudu. Find your worth. Stop seeing other people like they are worthy than you. And when you find your worth, that is when you can start also building other people. There's no way you will build somebody else before you find your worth. Finding yourself is very important, guys. I want my followers to find themselves. Find yourself. And in the next 6 months, I want you to walk tall because you have found yourself. You have identified who you are because you are special. You are the best. Yes, you are the best. best and you will remain the best. Nobody is better than you. You have a purpose. God has a purpose for you. So you have to be the best. And once you recognize, hata Mungu aliyekuumba atafurahi, because you have known your self-worth. That is what we forget. We forget our self-worth always. We don't know who we are. So guys, I think I've talked some sense in you today. I want everybody to find their happiness. That little thing you adore will make you happy. It doesn't take millions or billions for a man to be happy. The little things we have makes us happy. And happiness comes from within. If you find that, you are good to go. We must not all be millionaires on the face of earth. We can still be millionaires by validating who we are. You can validate who you are if you are still alive. You have the chance to do that. And we are all important in one way or the other. We are all special in one way or the other. Yes. So allow yourself that self-worth, and the heavens are gonna open automatically. Allow yourself hiyo self-worth yako, hiyo kidogo. The doors will open because you have recognized who you are. That is what most people don't know. Mama Tria, thank you. And mwanze na Mungu. Don't forget God when you are finding yourself. Take God with you. Usimwache nyuma. Respect God. Do the things He wants you to do. Because even on closed doors, He is there watching. Please God, not mankind. We don't matter. Only God matters. In your path, in your silent ways, only God matters. So take Him with you in your journey. He will bless you abundantly. Atirudia kidogo. Hapana. Tuko kwa class. Unajua mi wanga nini? Motivational speaker. I even lecture MPs, pastors. I have a long list of people who watch me. Dignitaries, if you don't know. I rub shoulders with people on this platform that you know nothing about. Yeah, I have changed my ways. I have moved from being a violent person to a motivational speaker. And I think I have changed lives out there. There are people who believe in me, imagine. There are people in hospitals who are stuck on their phones listening to me. And I think I'm doing a lot of people out there good. And you're proud of me. Thank you. So guys, that is what I wanted to talk about. I think I'm done. Nimeongea for almost 2 hours now. Kurudia kitu haitasaidia. We will continue. I will continue talking about things that make sense to us and things that can improve our lives. I think ni muhimu. So we will continue in this journey of building each other. And I know there are people who look up to me as Nyako. I'm a very big name on Kenyan TikTok. And I can only do better with this name that I already made for myself. I can only do better by bringing things that matter. I matter. I know my self-worth. Find your self-worth. Thrive in it. You are the best. When I walk in the streets of Wazungus, I am the best. Because you know, half of the street always turn to look at who is this. Can you do it too? Can people turn to look at you? White people turn to look at me, and I know most of the time they ask themselves, who is this? Yes, I literally do it. Because you know what? I have looked myself in the mirror, and the power is in my hand to be what I want. I've embraced my light, and I'm thriving in it. I don't need to be a millionaire to prove a point to anybody. I have to thrive in my light, my worth. You stop doubting yourself. You be that person. That is what I'm talking about. Mtu anasema tusiane. Kwa nini ni tusiane? Yani mmepanda. Tulikuwa hapa watu 800. Nini meleta watu wote hapa? That's our queen. Yeah, guys. I can only promise you to do better on my platform. Nimeacha kupigana na watu. Nimeacha kumention majina za watu. I have found my strength and I want to thrive in it. And that is what I am advising everybody here on this platform. Find your strength. Find what you are good in. Value yourself. Lift up yourself, because you know what? You are the best. Nobody is better than you. You are the light. You have the keys to wherever you are going. When you look in the mirror, you only see yourself. Yes. So it is a journey. We will walk through it. Me, I've walked my journey. I'm good. I started walking this journey of loneliness in 2016. Kama mnapenda, we can talk about that tomorrow. I'm raised in a boarding school where I valued other people so much. I could not walk alone. There are these people who they find a cocoon of friends and hide in it. I was one of those people. There are people that will never walk alone. They are scared. I was scared to death walking alone. I walked with friends until 2016 when I decided to detach and find my self-worth. The journey was painful, lonely. Here I am. I don't depend on women calling left, right, center. Bwanangu, niko na shida, sijalipa bill, you must detach yourself. to find your self-worth. You must. Hakuna njia ingine. Strong women walk alone. Yes. Be your best friend. Don't be scared. It is scary to detach. It is very scary to say goodbye to friends you've loved all your life, to say goodbye to gossiping, to say goodbye to wanting to know about other people's lives, to say goodbye. Goodbyes are very painful, but goodbyes are the best, because you are opening new doors.